Sexy, successful, and just a little bit weird, Robert Pattinson has it all. Here's the question though, what's it like to kiss him? There are probably a lot of people out there who'd like to kiss Robert Pattinson, a man who has been ranked among the sexiest men alive by a number of outlets over the years. After rising to fame thanks to his brief yet powerful role as Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Pattinson booked a leading part alongside Kristen Stewart in the Twilight series, and that's when his time as a heartthrob really began.
I like watching you sleep. It's kind of fascinating to me.
As the ice-cold, glittering vampire Edward Cullen, whose whole thing is that he falls in love with a girl roughly 90 years younger than he is, Pattinson became a sudden member of Hollywood's A-list. These days, Pattinson splits his time between franchise fare such as Matt Reeves' The Batman and oddball flicks like Good Time and The Lighthouse. He certainly seems eager to shed his teen heartthrob image. Still, longtime fans still might want to know, what's it like to kiss Robert Pattinson? Luckily, a few of his former collaborators have weighed in on exactly that subject. Reese Witherspoon has smooched a lot of Hollywood stars, including Robert Pattinson, as the two worked together in 2011 on a film adaptation of the hit novel Water for Elephants. In the film version of the story, Pattinson plays circus veterinarian Jacob Jankowski, who ends up falling for Marlena, wife of circus owner August Rosenbluth. As Marlena and Jacob grow closer, they find themselves unable to resist a kiss, before making a life together and overthrowing August's tyrannical reign. So what's Witherspoon's verdict on kissing Reeves? Well, apparently she hated it, but there was a good reason. Speaking to In Touch, Witherspoon said that she had trouble convincingly kissing Pattinson because he was sick while they were filming. She explained, "Rob possibly had the most hideous, horrible cold of any co-star I've ever had to do a love scene with ever in my entire life. He was literally snorting and snotting through every second of it. And it was not appealing. I'm talking green, infectious, disgusting. I'm not kidding." It's probably not entirely Pattinson's fault that his big kissing scene with Witherspoon coincided with a nasty illness, but that doesn't appear to have made things much better, Witherspoon added. "I'm going to say it's a little bit of a downer. I was a little disappointed. It wasn't sexy." Of course, anyone familiar with the Twilight movies will know that they feature a lot of kissing. Kristen Stewart's Bella Swan and Pattinson's Edward Cullen spend a hefty amount of screen time locking lips. Stewart, for her part, told The New Yorker in 2021 that during her screen test with Pattinson they had to kiss, and she felt sparks fly immediately. She said, "It was so clear who worked." Not only that, but Stewart said the pair had the same devil-may-care approach to the material, recalling, "He had an intellectual approach that was combined with, I don't give a about this, but I'm going to make this sing, and I was like, ugh, same, and whatever. We were young and stupid, and not to say that we made it so much better, but that's what it needed, and that's what anybody playing those parts needed to feel." In 2019, Stewart had told Howard Stern that Pattinson was her first love.
We were together for years. That was like my first,
love.
Yeah.
Though their on-again, off-again relationship ended for good in May 2013, it's clear that they had great chemistry. Just watch the Twilight films for proof. And it seems Pattinson wasn't immune to Stewart's charms, considering he once fell off of a bed while kissing her during a chemistry test at director Catherine Hardwicke's house. The feeling must have been mutual.